Hello, welcome to my channel. Again, this is Karen Denton, owner of KSC Enterprise, doing business as KSC Commercial Cleaning Services. And let me tell y'all what KSC stands for. KSC stands for Karen's Second Chance, because I'm a 4-time brain aneurysm survivor. I've had 2 open brain surgeries, one on each side of my head. I thought, well, how the name came about was, you guys know, I started as a franchise. So when I was a franchisee, I didn't never care about my own personal business name. I just used used their name. I used their marketing material, and I promoted them. So when I went to get minority certified is when I had to come up with my own name. I couldn't get certified under the franchise name. And the franchise, really why I didn't care about creating a name was they didn't want you to put cleaning behind your name. That's where the KSC Enterprise came from, because they made me change my name from KSC Commercial Cleaning Services to KSC Enterprise. Well, don't nobody know what a KSC Enterprise do. So I got it under the IRS under doing business as KSC Commercial Cleaning Services. So anyway, I didn't have a name, and when I had to think of a name, at the time I had a business coach, and she told me that I needed to find something catchy. I said, "Oh, find something catchy." So I went to an event and seen my niece, and I told her that I needed to come up with a business name. And so she said, and I said, I need something catchy. She said, well, what do you always talk about? I said, what do I always talk about? She said, you always talk about second chance. I said, second chance? I said, I like that. I like that. Second chance. Karen, second chance. KSC. I said, everybody remember KFC. So, KSC. So, tell you why I always talk about it's a story behind second chance. When I was in the penitentiary, I was taught by the pastor. The pastor taught me this. The pastor said, whenever the Lord's ready to bless, he said, when the Lord's ready to bless, Satan starts his mess. I've been holding on to that ever since, and so do my kids, because it's so true. But anyway, in the penitentiary, when I was in the penitentiary, and I went to school there, and we went through job readiness and stuff, and it said they taught us that when you fill out a job application and it asks, have you been convicted of a crime, to put, we'll discuss at the interview. So when I got released, I went to a job fair. Before I went to jail, I had did some management and fast food, shift management stuff. So I put that stuff on my resume. So went to the job fair. I got an interview. It was with a company called Pizza Outlet. I got the interview. We're in the interview. I can tell I got the job, but she ain't never asked me about that question. So she said, do you have any questions? And I said, no, ma'am, I don't. I said, but you never asked me about that question. Because remember, when it asks, have you ever been convicted of a crime, I put, we'll discuss at the interview, but she never asked me about that question. So she said, I said, yeah, so you never asked me about that question. She said, am I your second chance? And I said, yes, ma'am, you are. She said, well, we believe in giving people a second chance. That woman gave me a second chance. 7 months later, I got promoted GM. Um, so I always tell that story because that's when God started doing some real unusual things, and he started doing things in my life in sevens. Like I got the job at Pizza Outlet, and when I got home, I had the meanest PO. Oh my God, he was so mean to me until he started seeing my growth. Like, for example, and this, I don't even know nobody who has ever experienced this, but I had a special clearance. We had a warden at the time named Warden Lightfoot at the Allegheny County Jail. I was his success story. He gave me a special clearance that I could go through the front door of the county jail while I was still on state parole. While I was still on state parole, I had a key to the elevator. I used to come in because the COs used to call me to come down to the jail and talk to the women. And mind you, I was in recovery too. So they used to ask me to come down and talk to the women. I would get to pull them out their pods. We go into this little conference room, and I would talk with the women. And so when I would get to the jail and you go through the clearance, then when you gotta go to get on the elevator, it felt so good. I used to be able to tell the guards, I'm good. I can let myself on. So I had that experience. And that's why I say, like, felony, yeah, okay, it blocks some stuff, but it depends on the job and it depends on the crime. Like, for example, in this industry, you wouldn't want to hire people who steal. You can't trust that. You're responsible for other people's stuff. So you don't want to do that. But, like, and then you got to watch them assaults, too. Because them people's dangerous, possibly. So you just got to be mindful. But when it comes to doing your own business, that don't stop nothing. Now, the only thing my felony is stopping, though, and I'm getting ready to fix that, is I can't go into, say, like, police stations and municipal buildings like that because I don't pass the clearance. Now, I've had municipal buildings before, even while I was with the franchise, where I actually didn't have to go through the clearance until I had somebody go in there and steal from the police station, an iPhone product, an Apple product, stole somebody's iPad. And I really didn't know much about iPhones back then, but I knew you could track them. Listen, the boy stole from the police station. And make it so bad, I had to turn in his clearance for him to even go through the building. I just got so blessed that they liked me so much. I slipped through that until he did that. But anyway, I was able, in other contracts I was able to have a municipal building, but then when they get to the part where they got to clean down the police station, I couldn't go. And at that time, I was still covering my sites. I was still in my business. So if somebody called off, I couldn't even go in there and clean. So how I'm going to fix it is I done built some relationships with some of my politician friends. And the senator said, once I get my application together for a pardon, he'll expedite it for me. So, because I told them, and if this is you, go to your state rep or somebody and let them know that you need a pardon because expungement, I can't get an expungement. I need a pardon. So ask them for a pardon so that you can grow your business. Because I told them I can't grow my business because I'm limited to where I could go. They understand that, and I ain't been in trouble in 20 plus something years. And that still hold me back. So I just wanted to share that too because that's another process because it's easy like when you no matter what your crime was, it's easy to start a business and do a business. You know, you just have to change. If you change and you grow, people make mistakes. I made mistakes. And my mistakes, I always was trying to survive. Serving the wrong one. Serving the wrong one. Went to jail with all that stuff and then go there and come out and broke. Spent it all on the lawyers and stuff. All the clothes, cars, and stuff you had. You ain't went nowhere. Where that stuff go? See, that'd be the lie of the devil. That's why it's time to do something different. You know? And I'm so glad I finally is doing something different. I done been to rehab so much. Wasn't ready. Now, I'm still ready. It's been 20-something years, but I feel like it was yesterday. So, yeah. But just been through a lot, y'all. Been through a lot. And then even the lessons and stuff I learned in this business. And it's such a shame that nobody want to help you, help me, help us when there's so much work out here. Like there's enough work out here. This is a $1 billion industry. It ain't even enough work for one person. It's too much. I don't understand why nobody don't want to help nobody in your own city. Like everybody in their own city is struggling. Gotta go online, go to YouTube and stuff to get some help to meet some people. So that's what I did. I had to learn to invest in myself. Because I remember when I was at that ceiling that I couldn't think past nothing because I had tried everything I knew to do. I tried everything. I didn't know what to do until I started going out of state, meeting these fabulous people that I was able to go to the next level. Look how many years I wasted bumping my head. Going on 14 years in business. I remember when I first got government certified and the P-Tech people was doing my application. We were on a Zoom. And so they're asking me for 5 years of sales, right? So only way I could get that information is through my QuickBooks. So I got them on my laptop, I'm on my desktop, and I'm pulling the information they want. So I give them the information year by year, right? So I don't know what they're doing. So I'm giving her the numbers, and next thing I know, she say, "Oh, 1 point something million dollars." And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Like, what? I now I'm really lost. You know my memory's bad anyway, and I'm like, okay, I'm really lost. So she said, "That's how much you made in at that time." I've probably been certified 3 years, 2 years or something now. She said, "That's how much you made in 5 years." I said, "Really?" I couldn't believe it. I was like, where is that money? But and then it made me also think about how people look at you like they think you rich. If you're struggling, they think you rich. Listen, when I did the numbers with that, most of that money was labor. That was labor. That's your biggest expense is your payroll, your labor. So now that I know, I remember I remember having little post-it notes around the house talking about $1 million. Got my kids saying $1 million and all that. Here we didn't been hit that goal and didn't even know it. That let you know $1 million ain't no money. Shoot. And then if I didn't let my health get so bad, I would be at $1 million by now. But I had to take a pause. Although I was still getting business, I had to take a pause because listen, you be going around cleaning when you in your business. You be going around cleaning, you going from site to site to site. You got snacks all in the car. You going to this fast food, that food. Because you doing what, 5 or more sites a day? Listen, look up and turn around, you be 230 pounds. I was 230 pounds wondering why my back hurt, my feet hurt. Why I have to hold on to the wall to go to the bathroom in the morning because my feet hurt? Listen. And not to mention having all that negative low energy around you because know that what you do, you attract. And when you attract listen, you be carrying that weight, you want to sit down somewhere. And plus, with the negative energy on top of it, you ain't thinking about how to scale your business. You want to go sit down somewhere. Well, when I lost that weight, got my health in order, y'all see, y'all ain't gonna never see that girl again. But when I lost 60 pounds. And when I lost that weight, my mind got clear. I got peace. I ain't got all that pain. I used to be on my sites in the middle of a clean, gotta lay on the floor and stretch my back because my back would be killing me so bad. That was all that weight. Here you think because you moving around, you cleaning all day, you think you burning energy. You ain't burning nothing if you eating snacks along the way. Telling you, get your health in order. It lets your mind be clear. It lets God talk to you. It just does something different. I'm telling you. It introduced me to a person I have never met. Yeah, so it's a lot. You gotta keep your mind, body, and spirit together in this business. And because you gotta have tough skin. If you don't keep them things in order, you're not going to be able to handle all the stuff that comes with this. I mean, it's worth it. And once you get to a level like where I am now, it's peaceful for me. This is why I can sit here and I can do this. Even with all that's going around me. Like, I just purchased a building, a 10,000 square feet 3-story commercial building. I just found out last week that we had a gas leak. The gas company wanted to come and do an inspection. So they come and do an inspection, found out I got a gas leak inside and outside the building. $14,000 I need. Then I got a residential property. It got plumbing issues. Sent the plumber over there today. That's an $8,000 issue. Am I going to stress about it? No. I don't see what God gonna do. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do because what God does for me when I have stuff like that is he sells my business. So he lets me. I gotta work for it. It just don't come out the sky or nothing. I gotta work for it, but he brings the opportunity for me to help me do what I need to do. And I got my mother in that house, like $8,000. I don't got no $8,000, and then $14,000 for my building. Listen, I'm gonna hold on to the fact that God ain't give me that building for all his problems. He ain't blessed me with that house that I put my mom in for this all this. I'm gonna keep trusting him. I'm gonna keep trusting him. I did my part. I called the plumber and got estimates and got the work done at my mom's house, but he said he can't fix it. It gotta be repaired. $8,000. Because the clog is still there. So you gotta keep it moving. Life come at you, you know. But to me, I ain't gonna lie. To me, ain't nothing worse than that financial stress. That's financial stuff. But I ain't gotta worry about nobody gonna come beat me up because I ain't giving them money. That's stress. When you got payroll, that's real stress. That's a safety issue to me. Yeah, you can't play with people's money. That's a safety issue to me. So for me, that's real serious. Especially they did the work. You gotta pay them. So when payroll is paid and payroll is good, I'm good. Anything else come at me, I'm good. I'll deal with it. But I ain't gonna stress about it. But I tell you, when that payroll's good, I'm good. So, and payroll is tomorrow. And so I got the payroll. So payroll, I'm good. I'm good. Yep. All right, y'all. I think I talked enough for today. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel so you can know when I'm live. So y'all can shoot. Because when I'm hearing myself and I listen to the replay, I'm helping myself again. I'm reminding myself about stuff. So this is helping me too. But I just, I just want to make myself available. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed night.